Hi everyone, this is again Karin Swart from Jesus to My Rescue Ministries, and it's an honor and a blessing to be with you again today. I want to start off by reading to all of us from Ephesians 4, and the actual verse is verse 2, which reads, "Be completely humble and gentle, be patient, bearing with one another in love." And I have been pondering on this verse, and I had a lot of confirmation scriptures since I've started reading this in last week, and more emphasis on it this week. And it's just again confirming to us that we are so quick to say bad things. We are so quick to be harsh. We are so quick to speak negative. And if you remember the last video that I recorded, it was about the tongue, and it was about taking care of exactly what we say and thinking it through before we actually say it. Now, this again confirmed for me since the last 2 weeks that I've shared the other video, that we need to think about what we do. We need to think about how we speak. We need to think about how we act. And God asks us, He actually tells us very clearly in the Word by instruction that we need to be humble and gentle and in love when we approach things and people. And I really want to say that this is not just the way we speak, it's also about the way we think. So when you are challenged with people that are really upsetting you, maybe it's at the office, or maybe it is on the road, or whatever it is, but when you're really challenged with people upsetting you, really touching you deep inside here, and it feels like they are ripping things out of your heart, and they've really, really hurt you, let your approach be humble and gentle. And it makes me think when Jesus was being persecuted, and all the way through the trials that he had to go through, right up to the crucifixion, not once was Jesus harsh in what he did or what he said. He never spoke over other people things like, "I wish you were dead." No, he actually said to God that he is asking his Father to forgive these people because they don't know what they're doing. So Jesus actually is our example. And I know that this is not something that's easy, but we need to think before we speak. And we need to make sure that when we approach somebody, that it's not in anger. Because when it's in anger, we sin. When we react in anger, we normally break people down. We say bad things. And even if people have been bad to you, even if bad things have happened around you, try and stay positive. And when you speak, be humble in your approach. And if it's that person that keeps on being rude to you, that keeps on trampling on you, ignoring you, embarrassing you, continue to love that person. Continue to be humble in that person's presence. Because you see, love conquered the world. Jesus is love, and he conquered the world through love and humbleness. And whatever that challenge is, by being humble and gentle in your approach, I believe that love will show that person, will change that person to what they need to be. I want to just give a short testimony that many years ago in one of the places where I work, there was this gentleman, and he was really, really rude to me. I have forgiven him and set him free. But many mornings he would walk past me and not greet me at all. I would say, "Good morning," and "Good morning, sir, how are you?" And he would just ignore me, not even look in my way. And it took about a year and a half for him to actually one day look up and look at me. I never know what I've done wrong. Maybe I haven't done anything wrong. Maybe it was the presence of God in me that pushed him away. And not because the presence of God is wrong, but because in his spirit he was threatened by Christ in me. So just continue to be humble. It took a year and a half. But let me tell you, after that, I would get my smile, I would get my good morning. And he even came to my office a couple of times, and not work through people to me, but would approach me directly. So I want to tell you, you will not be sorry to implement this whole process of love and humbleness and gentleness. We rather build people up than break them down, because that's what we would want ourselves. So that's my message to you today. Look out for our next Jesus to My Rescue article, which will be going out this Thursday. And then it will talk about the same topic, just emphasizing a little bit more depth. Have a splendid day, and do know that Jesus loves you. You are very special. Bye-bye.